Oh, look at that, they're arriving. I thought they were about to get like invaded by like some wildlings. I was like, hey, how do you survive out here if we can barely do it ourselves? People from our convoy of reunions. How we doing? 8 sick, 2 gravely ill. Well, the problem is right now, I think we'll... Oh, that's the wrong one. I always see the mess hall as the medical outpost. The problem is right now that we can't hold more people in here. That's the concern here that I have. Because we have a lot of people who are sick, but we're not getting treated because of this. I think we might have to set up another extra outpost. Luckily, I think we have like extra engineers, so it wouldn't be an issue to have 2 engineers working medical outposts. So let's also go into health, and we'll do 1 more medical outpost. For now, it's going to cost me 25 wood. Is there an upgrade coming up anytime soon for this? I guess we could do the medical post upgrade as well. Healthcare installation, that wouldn't be as well. The infirmary is down here, but again, we can't read about it until we unlock level 2. I really wish I just knew what it does so I have an idea what to look forward to. But apparently, it's a no-go. Hothouses, you guys are a few hardy crops can be grown here. Oh, really? A hothouse. That's not a bad thing. It's going to require one of the steam cores, which we have 1 of. I'm not sure what else you guys are used for. But maybe a hothouse that would produce 30 raw food per day would not be a bad thing as well. There's a lot of things I'm looking forward to here, as you could probably imagine. I want this, I want that, I want everything. Boy. Alright. Let's build that extra medical outpost now. The amount of, like, people sick that are waiting bothers me a bit, so, you know, I have a heart. I worry about my people. So, I think we could place you here. I would prefer to have you closer to this, but if I place you out here, you'll be in the green. At least over here, you're in green for some reason. You're yellow everywhere else, but green here. Well, there you go. Generator, what's up? You fine? Yeah, you're fine. Cool. Oh boy, I just realized I've been recording for a very long time. Well, I guess I'll probably just record a bit longer. We'll split this into like 2 parts. Oh boy. This is like 35 minutes in. Ooh. Alright. And the street is now being built up to here. Very good. Let's go ahead and beacon's been researched. Alrighty. So now we can build the beacon itself. That cost a bit. Tech. 20 wood, 35 steel. How we doing with that? You know, we're there. We're there. So, allows us to send scouts to search the wilderness for goods and survivors, bring them to our cities. Lookouts will also spot incoming groups of people. Incoming groups of people. Intriguing. Alright. Now, do you have to be anywhere close to us? I guess you do. Do you really? Yeah, I guess it's gonna be lookouts, so... That will put you green, but no, I'm gonna place you out of the way over here. Maybe. I'm not sure this is a good spot for it. Oh, wait, it's gonna destroy something, apparently. I'm gonna place you, like, over here, I guess. And we'll have to build a street for you. Okay. I think that should be good. Wood crates have been depleted. So now, we have freed up people. Whoever's freed up, come and work a little bit over here. We have like 84 more over here, so that's fine. Toss those kiddos, and let me leave, leave 7 people freed up so they could continue building. I guess we have to, like, continue building for now. Alright, at least day 5 is getting through. Overdrive. I would like to turn you back up again, but I'll have to wait. So, medical outpost is here. Under construction, almost coming through. Oh yeah, another mild frostbite. There's the medical outpost though. Too cold, this building must be at least chilly inside to work. Uh-oh. Ooh. Well, that's a problem. That's gonna be a problem. Must be at least chilly inside. Right now it is completely cold. I mean, we could leave it this way for now. Once the weather drops 1, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to, like, put them in there without necessarily having to worry about putting something else in there. But you know what? Let's do what I did mention, which is going to be the heaters inside the workplaces. I know it's there ready to go. We'll leave it there for now. I don't want to necessarily put people... I mean, we can't put people in there anyway. So let's get the heaters first, and maybe that drops to 1 level. And of course, we are going to have the temperature rise coming up after this day, so that's okay. Steel wreckage has been completed, so that's the one that we had over here. So more people are now being freed up. What is this over here? We have more coal pile. Since we're going to start using heaters and probably hubs, I think we should probably get some more coal happening. That's still being built. That's also being built. Let's leave the people freed up for now, just so they could actually max out the building capability. I will put in, like, the extra kits available to that one. And any extra kits over here that gets put in? Yeah, we can put that as well. We have 199 coal over there. Yeah, I think that's fine. And technology is coming up. Very good. This house is completely just filled with snow because it's so freaking cold in there for them to work. But once the heater comes in, I think it'll actually help out quite a bit. It's coming up, guys. Don't worry, the level's about to come up. You know what? Let's do the overdrive for a bit. I don't think it should go completely haywire on us anytime soon. Discontent. Dropping a tad, that's because we overheated, so that's good. But the beacon's been built, too. We're no longer lost and blind. From now on, our people will be able to survey the icy barrens that surround us, the Frostland. Okay. And we're taking off into the skies now to hopefully find our lost brethren and any other civilization out there that we could hopefully pillage for goods. That's pretty gnarly, I like that. We can just finally see what's around us, which I'm excited about because I haven't seen what's around since the 10-day demo. Okay. Now, rescue survivors of our lost expedition. That would be there. Send scouts here to learn more about this place. Numerous tents, we can see people moving about. They must be the lost members of our expedition. So that's the one we're gonna go to, I think. Let's see. Go directly to the beacon to deploy a new unit. Okay, so here's the beacon, let's see. This functioning. 5 workers, 40 wood. And 11 hours to arrive. Make it happen. So, scouts number 1 sent to the lost expedition. So, they're off to do their thing now. And let's unpause. Alright, good, and this has been built as well. Sweet. Inoperative, requires at least 1 worker. Yeah, I know. And you are still too cold, even with the overdrive. Alrighty, so it's built. We have 71 wood left over. This is the last bit of our wooden crates, so we're gonna have to really rely on this bad boy here pretty soon. What's the problem now? First, amputation. To save this patient's life, we had to perform an amputation. As a result, this person won't be able to work. We must do something about it. Consider signing the care house or prosthetics law. Okay, so our first amputation as well. Care house or prosthetics had mentioned. So the care house. The gravely ill and amputees will be cared at a low cost in special homes. After introducing this law, another one can be passed in 1 day, 12 hours. So care house, the gravely ill are kept alive in care houses and no longer buried in a medical post. That's kind of good, I guess. Residents of care houses eat half as much and hope will rise slightly. You will have to build a care house, which requires sturdy wood. That's a very steep amount, I gotta tell you. That's a very steep amount. But I guess afterwards we could hopefully get into prosthetics and, like, I don't know, give them, like, metallic legs and stuff. And it could work with, like, claws. I don't know. But I'm gonna have to do it just yet. But we'll sign it. And we'll see when we can get that up and running for them. The gravely ill amputees will now be kept in medical houses. Oh, everything's just rising up now, huh? Ready to search. The people cheer as the giant observation balloon soars above the city. This is a real feat. Everyone feels proud of the work they've done to make it happen. And let's see, volunteers have lined up, eager to go looking for lost people in the Frostland. We needed a win. And over here we have a frightened patient. One of the people is facing death, but he's still refusing amputation. He keeps screaming that he doesn't want anyone to touch his leg and he won't change his mind, even though gangrene will kill him in a matter of hours. Cut off his leg, this person will probably die. Sorry, dude. We're trying to save your life. I know you don't like the idea of it. It's really scary to lose a limb. But we're trying to keep you alive. So we have 2 disabled now. Alright. How you doing here, buddy? You're not gonna explode on me, are you? Not just yet, it says. Not just yet. And once the heaters are installed, we'll see if this actually lets me put them in there. Because we'll have not only the heaters installed in working areas, but we'll also have the temperature rise coming up pretty soon. So we'll see how all that kind of meshes with each other. And if it still doesn't work, we have to put up a hub, we'll put up the hub. But right now we're in free time, so let's go ahead and just speed it on up. And we should probably turn off the overdrive now. I'm sorry guys, you won't like it, I know, but unfortunately it has to happen. How's our food situation? Very terrible. Very freaking terrible. So let's put you in there. Oh boy. 76 wood. Gathering post, resource depot. I guess that cookhouse. What do you guys think about this cookhouse at this point? Could be pretty good, huh? Start growing our own food. Could set you up here, it does seem. As we shall. They're building, under construction. There it is. Alright, don't worry guys, warmth's coming pretty soon. Got frozen over completely because it's too chilly. Yeah, I know. It's fine, it's fine. We can have 5 people working in the cookhouse, it does seem. Once it becomes warm enough for them to work in there, obviously. Scouts have researched, or at least have reached the Lost Expedition. The rest of our people made camp here, too exhausted to go on. We should escort them to the city. And we could probably provide some survivors from this, so let's explore, search the area. A happy reunion. We enter camp, appearing out of the driving snow. A choir of excited voices welcomes us. Thank God you found us. We had been wandering for days until we couldn't go on any longer. Soon we'd begin to starve. Children and adults around us, packed and ready to go. And we have now discovered the observatory and also a sturdy shelter. So we'll bring 4 workers, is that? Oh, 4 kids, 10 workers, and I'm not sure what 22 is. How do I check what the hell 22 is? You know what it might be? It might be kids, engineers, because of the little, like, I guess, like, wrench gear around it, and then 22 workers. Send the survivors to the city. Have them walk over there. Survivors will set out towards our city in their own. It will take longer, and some of them may die. Why would I want to do that? Instead of just bringing them myself. Oh, in case I want to go to search something else instead of, like, taking them back? Yeah, I guess it would be, like, you know, twice the amount of supplies used to go back to drop them off and then go back out for another expedition. Man, that's terrible. No, we'll escort them ourselves. Now, here's the problem. We're bringing more people, which means more mouths to feed, too. So, are we really set for that? You know, probably not. Especially with our very low food at the moment. Worries me quite a bit. Alright, but at least the warmer days coming up pretty soon. The cookhouse has been built. We just need the heater to get done, and then the freaking weather change to happen too. I'm hoping that'll kind of save me from this entire catastrophe that's about to go down here. Especially once we have no more food. There we go, we got some food from the hunters, at least they'll get produced into that. Okay, is there a way for me to tell these kids to stop eating so much now? Like, hey, I changed my mind, stop eating so much. I don't care if you're working anymore. Build a care house, right. I gotta do it in 2 days and 10 hours to free up those spots. Ugh, 16 sick. It's alright, it's alright. It's gonna get warm soon and then we'll get people in here. As a matter of fact, can I put people in there now? Yes, I can. Low risk of getting ill. Okay. The problem is we need engineers. Engineers are coming though in 2 hours, so that's good. That's one part right there. I don't think engineers have to be cooking, so let's remove the cooks now as engineers and we'll probably put some regular workers there at some point. Medical outposts obviously have to be engineers. Let's put engineers here for now. We have to work the cookhouse though for a fact. We have 15 hunters, we have 13 hunters. Let's see. Engineers keep researching for a fact. The cookhouse, anybody could work that. It could be regular workers too. So in a way, the supply of people we're about to get is going to help us out fill up these jobs. So there is that. You have to feed them too, obviously, but at least it'll fill that up. Here's wood. Let's see. Children could work the cookhouse? Hey, well, how about that? Let's remove the kids from there. Really, they could work the cookhouse? Well, there you go. Problem solved. Have the kids work the cookhouse, and they could also cook. Look at that. Well, I guess now they've earned their keep, right? You're gonna feed us double, but we're going to cook for you? Okay, that works out. I'm not sure if I trust kids actually cooking food for me, but hey. Dire straits, right? And over here we got 10 and 5. 10 and 5. And coal, we're not too bad, so I could drop a couple of those and... Let's see here. The cookhouse is completely filled up. Engineers will be medical outpost, and cookhouse, let me just max it out. We have 4 kids available as well. The cookhouse is maxed out too. Alright, so that's done. The problem is going to be we need people for the sawmill, because we're getting low on the wood. So here's what I'll do. 4 kids over here. For now, let me drop this to none on the coal pile. And luckily we need 10 for the sawmill, so we can do 10 straight up of workers. Workforce to gather wood. We have 1125 in this entire area. And I believe it says per day it'll bring like... Do you tell me around here? You told me in the description, I already forgot what it was. It was a pretty decent amount of wood though that would brought in, so there's that. And over here we have wood crates. We have 6 workers over here picking that up. And we have kids all the way coming here for the coal. Okay. And more importantly, the weather change did help us out a bit, and once the heater comes in, it'll, you know, maybe even drop that further below. So at the moment, they are low risk of getting ill. So that's fine. I guess the next big thing right now is going to be, once they start working, to get the care house up and running. What would happen? Oh, workday, yeah, go off and do your workday. Let me pause momentarily, and let's see about health, and there's the care house right there. So, 30 wood required for this. We have 58 left over. I do, for a fact, want to do that, but hold up. That's the cookhouse, Falcon. You're not cooking the people. Patience. About 2 days. Where are the gravely ill dudes that you guys were talking about? We only have, like, 1 at the moment, right? 0 gravely? Huh. What about the amputee? I gotta build this care house in 2 days and 9 hours, though. Oh, here's some... Alright, so the next weather drop for 1 level is gonna be after day number 10. So at least we have a little bit of respite until that happens. And we have the workers coming up right now, too, which is gonna be help us out quite a bit. And you guys are now working the sawmill over here, too. Oh, yeah, buddy. Alright, we've weathered the storm. I mean, no pun intended, right? But we actually have weathered the storm. And here's all the extra people now. You can disband the scouts to the beacon or send them back out to the frost, and we'll be sending them back out, I think, assuming it's not going to cost us too much. So, disbanding will give 40 wood. Oh, how about that? So if we need wood, we can just disband this quickly, huh? Well, no, we're not going to do that. We'll keep them out there. So, Lost Expedition, we have the observatory, a gloomy cave, and a sturdy shelter. A bulky, cylindrical construction stands on a small hill. The Union Jack flies over it, but there's no sign of movement. This peculiar building must be the Arctic Observatory the Royal Society built to investigate the eternal winter. There's smoke over it, so there might be people there. There's a dark cave entrance visible on the hillside. We think we saw a faint wisp of smoke coming from it, but it's gone now. Well, that seems to be 15 hours, 20 hours, and 22 hours. Let's go for the sturdy shelter first. Let's get the one that's really far out of the way. Oh, look at that, they're arriving. I thought they were about to get like invaded by like some wildlings. I was like, hey, how do you survive out here if we can barely do it ourselves? People from our convoy reunions. It's heartwarming to see families reunited after so many hardships, but shouldn't there be other settlements nearby? The first expedition left London long ago. They ought to be well established by now. They'll surely help us find our footing. We will look for others. Alright, wow. This has been great. I mean, we got a lot of extra people too. Now we have homeless people, though, so you have to kind of bunk them up pretty soon. Alrighty guys, so we're gonna start wrapping it up here. As I mentioned, this video will start suddenly, abruptly, from the end of the last video. That's because I lost track of time because I really enjoyed the game, so, you know, I'll probably cut this into, like, 2 videos. They will be longer each, though, than usual, because I'm almost, like, an hour into this recording. So I'll probably do, like, 25 to 30-minute videos each. I might chop up a couple of stuff where I'm just waiting around, but it'll be, like, longer episodes than usual. But before we do that, I wanted to get the heaters researched, which they are now available. So we could use those heaters to apparently warm up locations now. I am a ding-dong, so you will have to explain to me how exactly this works. It allows us to use heaters to heat workplaces during working hours. Each heater will rise, right? So I know about that. I guess I have to finagle myself somewhere to kind of figure out where that is. We have to research something new, right? The heater is off. There you go. So we could turn this on straight up by doing that, and there you go. So the heaters will be right there available if I want them on. Just tick them on, and it'll be fine. So you fellas out here in particular, oddly enough, you're really low risk of getting ill. But I can raise it up if I want to. We could also do the emergency shift. I don't think we have to do the emergency shift yet, but at least we know about the heater. So it is saying low risk, so there is that. I'm going to play devil's advocate here and not turn them on just yet, but we have them available. In case we do need them, we can just turn them on, and people will start working. Or not working, but it'll get warmer. So I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any tips you want to leave me, by all means, go ahead. I'm no master at this. I've only played a 10-day demo myself, so I think we're doing all right for the most part. And we weathered the storm, as I mentioned. Things are going a little bit of grave there for a bit now. We do have more people, which means more food. We have to shelter them as well. And gotta get people into the medical outposts and stuff like that. But with all these extra people, we'll have more people working as well, so I'll set up a couple more mining areas soon. So I'm gonna wrap it up here. I hope you enjoyed it. Stick around for the next episode. Let me know if you're enjoying it as well by leaving a thumbs up in the video and letting me know in the comments so we continue going with this further and further out. I will catch you next time.